Often on this channel, we test Snapdragon-based devices just because of their sheer popularity. However, today I want to do something completely different. How about an Exynos, the Exynos 8895, versus a Kirin from Huawei, the Kirin 970? Which one of those two do you think is going to win? Well, let's find out. On the left-hand side, we have the Galaxy Note 8 from Samsung, of course, using the Exynos 8895. This device was released in 2017. On the right-hand side, we have the Honor Play with the HiSilicon, also a subsidiary of Huawei, the HiSilicon Kirin 970. And this phone was released in 2018, so we're talking about the phone release date, not any of the other components. Now, obviously, these are not a Snapdragon device inside here, so this will be really interesting to see Exynos versus Kirin 2017 versus 2018, and there's obviously quite a difference in price between those two devices, the Galaxy Note 8 obviously being a much higher premium type of device. Now, while we mention that, it's worth mentioning that the Galaxy Note 8 is running in a higher screen resolution, 1440p compared to 1080p with the Honor Play. Now, as I'm saying that, the Honor Play is in the lead. It's now into the compression test first. It has doing all that zipping up and unzipping, zipping up and unzipping, which will test how well the CPU can zip up all that data, and it will also test how well the file system can cope with the reading and writing of that data. And as I said, that it's now gone into the 16 thread test. Now, of course, both CPUs here have octa-core processors. On the right hand side in the Honor Play, we have the Kirin 970, which has 4 Cortex A73 cores and then 4 Cortex A53 cores, and it's got the Mali G72 GPU, which we'll talk about in a minute. On the left hand side, also going through the 16 thread test now, we have 4 Samsung design Mongoose 2 cores and then 4 Cortex A53 cores. So quite a difference there, sharing that common Cortex A53 cores, but difference in those high performance cores there, Samsung using its own custom core design. Now, as I'm saying that, the Honor Play is still in the lead. It's now into the infinite scrolling list. Upcoming next will be the smoke particle test. The Galaxy Note 8 is also now into the infinite scrolling list. Up comes the smoke particle test on the Honor 8, on the Honor Play, sorry. On the right hand side, we're going to see in a moment what frame rate that's getting. That will come up now as the Note 8 has also gone into the smoke particle. 10 frames a second there, 10 frames a second by the Honor Play. That's interesting. What we're going to get from the Galaxy Note 8, how does that compare? And as I'm saying that, the Honor Play has gone into the Unity test 9, 10. So a bit of rounding there, 9 and 10 frames a second there by the Note 8 as we go into the Unity test. Now, of course, this test has both a Unity test and an Unreal test, which will allow us to see how these devices will perform with the most popular platforms for writing 3D games and applications on Android. Now, as we can see here, both of them took quite a while to initialize that app, and this is not really a very smooth frame rate. Speeding up a bit now on the Honor Play as it goes through the foliage here and down to the castle, and it will now swing left, and then, of course, ultimately, a bit of a black sky there. Now, some people have said the black sky is because this test is not optimized for the Mali. That's not true. You can see we did have a bit of black sky here on the left-hand side, but we can see that the blue sky has mainly remained, and that shows you the difference in the drivers, for the GPU in these two devices. Nothing to do with the test itself. This test works perfectly well on other devices, and as we can see here now, as the Honor Play is now down to the water, it's swinging right now slowly. It will head to the end of the channel, and then we will have the Unreal test come up. Now, as I'm saying, the Galaxy Note 8 is also about to swing right. It's now heading towards the end of this channel there, and it will go into the Unreal test as the Unreal test has now started on the Honor Play. And you can see the sparkling there of the foliage in the forest, but not much in terms of movement. And we can see the same sparkling there, and that's correct, by the way. That's not a defect. That's how it's designed, the sparkling there in the foliage on the Note 8. It seems to be moving just a tiny bit faster than the Honor Play. That could mean that at the very end here, the Note 8 actually managed to grab the crown from the Honor Play. The 2017 device could beat the 2018 device. The Exynos could lose to the Kirin 970 as we're coming now down to these last few moments of the test. Which one is going to get there first? Which one is going to hit the end of that path? My money is going on the Galaxy Note 8 at the moment, but this is so slow compared to some of the Snapdragon devices we've been reviewing recently. This really is quite slow. Which one's it going to be? Which one's going to get there first? There we go. It was the Note 8 with 4 minutes 22.9 seconds, and the clock is still ticking. The clock is still ticking. What's the Honor Play going to give us at that final moment? What's its final time going to be? It's there we go. Up now. 4 minutes 34.9. Okay, let's break down those scores and see exactly what happened. So as we saw, the Galaxy Note 8 won with an overall time of 4 minutes 22.9. And then several seconds later, the Honor Play came in 4 minutes 34.9. And we look at the CPU time, we can actually see that there's a win there for the Honor Play. 1 minute 29.1 for the Note 8 and 1 minute 21.4 for the Honor Play. So clearly the better CPU there in the Honor Play. When we get into the mixed CPU, GPU, very, very close. 49.6 for the Note 8, 48.5 for the Honor Play, but still a win there by the Honor Play. However, when we get into the GPU, everything is changed around. And remember two important things. First of all, the Galaxy Note 8 is running in 1440p compared to 1080p of the Honor Play. And secondly, the Galaxy Note 8 has the G71 GPU, but it's an MP20, so 20 cores there, whereas the Honor Play has the G72, but at 12 cores, so one generation newer in the Honor Play, but much less cores. And here we can see the times, they speak for themselves. 2 minutes and 4 seconds for the Note 8 and 2 minutes 24 seconds, so really more than a 20 seconds difference there for the Honor Play. And then even though it won in the CPU department, when you add up all those scores, it ends up winning the Note 8 with 4 minutes 22.9. My name's Gary Sims, this is SpeedTest G. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. If you like these kind of videos, then stick around, hit that subscribe button. Okay, that's it. I'll see you in the next one.